This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors. I want to talk about those occasions when title insurance is required for title acquired in a non-standard manner. Let's talk about that. First of all, what are non-standard manners?
Right. Well, when I say non-standard method of acquiring title, what I'm referring to are things like title that's homes that are purchased at trustee sale foreclosure auctions would be a big one. You can also acquire a home by bidding on a non-judicial HOA foreclosure.
So is it difficult to acquire title insurance for those type of transactions? Is that a challenge?
On the trustee sales, no.
Okay.
We have Equity Title has been putting out a list free of charge for I want to say going on 5 years now, in which we research all of the next day scheduled properties, residential properties anyway, that are scheduled to go to foreclosure. We run a pretty thorough title check. Although that information isn't guaranteed, it gives prospective bidders information on which properties it appears safe to bid on and which ones they should probably stay away from.
Now let's talk about the one that's been in the news for the last 10 years is the HOA foreclosures. Let's talk about that. Those are a little more challenging, aren't they?
They are. In fact, we don't provide that same free service as far as research goes on those HOA foreclosure properties. There's been a whole evolution of disputes, hundreds and hundreds of lawsuits that have been filed, all coming down to the same fundamental question, which is what is the effect on a mortgage when a homeowners association lien for delinquent assessments forecloses? And they've rewritten the laws, the statutes that govern that. They've really cleaned it up a lot starting in 2015.
Okay.
So at least now, if you go down there and you're an investor with a high risk tolerance, you're not surprised to find out that this great bargain that you've gotten on this home by acquiring at an HOA foreclosure is only weeks away from being foreclosed out by the senior lender.
And they still have a right to do that now after 15, or
they can now. It's more clear in that an HOA lien for assessments is broken into two parts. Part of that lien has priority over a previous first mortgage.
Okay.
Part of it, the rest of it does not.
Oh, okay.
And so what the bank can do, who holds that first mortgage, is prior to the HOA foreclosure sale, they'll go down or they will, or through the loan servicer, pay that super priority portion of the lien. That doesn't stop the HOA foreclosure sale from moving forward.
Wow.
But it will cause the HOA to generate a confirmation that the super priority portion has been paid, and therefore the bank's deed of trust is protected.
Got it.
It's an acknowledgement.
Is that limited to 9 months worth of assessments?
That's correct. 9 months plus collection costs and attorney's fees capped.
That's where the number gets up, Steve.
They finally capped it through the administrative code at no more than $1,950.
Okay.
So you can at least get a handle on what the worst case scenario is. And at the sale, the HOA foreclosure sale, they have to announce whether the entire lien or just the sub-priorities being auctioned. And so the examples of investors getting tricked or surprised to find out about that first mortgage, it's gone way down.
Got it.
Disputes still do happen. And title that's acquired at an HOA foreclosure auction is generally, at that point in time anyway, deemed uninsurable because of that open deed of trust. That it's got to be dealt with in some way. What was happening prior to this law being changed was that the banks, in general, the lenders, were under the false belief that they didn't have to take any action.
Right.
That they just thought their deed of trust recorded back in 2006, and so
as it does in most states in the country.
Fine. But now the banks have generally come around to the understanding that when they receive those notices of the HOA foreclosure, they've got to take some action.
This has been Las Vegas Real Estate Now. Thanks for listening, and remember to tune in every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on 101.5 FM, 720 a.m. KDWN.